Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of The Surfer's Journey. Today's episode is the small wave surfboard test. I'm going to try out a small wave performance board, a fish, and a longboard, and a mid-length, to see which one of these goes best in small waves and to help you guys make the best decision for you when it comes to choosing a surfboard for small waves. And guys, if you're new to the channel, please subscribe now so you can stay up to date with all of my latest videos and tutorials. And remember that you can also follow us on Instagram at The Surfer's Journey. But let's get into today's video. The spot that I surf at 90% of the time is renowned for being one of the most frustrating waves to surf. Often the waves are fat, slow, and they really don't offer that much potential. And this makes it the perfect spot for this experiment. The first board I'm going to analyse is a fish. And in this case for me, I'm surfing a 5'2" Firewire Seaside. This is the board that I surf most of the time at this spot. Some of the things I love about this board is that even in waves like this, which are small, fat and slow, and they weren't giving me any power or speed, I had to work for it all on my own, well, this board makes it easy to generate speed. It gets through those fat, slow sections and maintains its speed over that. And even when you're lacking speed, this board still gives you that kind of electric feel that you're looking for, and it can make a potentially frustrating surf fun and enjoyable. And it's certainly a style of board that I would recommend to anyone who's at an intermediate level and above, who's looking to make the most out of those small average days. Next, let's take a look at a 5'7" Channel Islands Neckbeard 3. Now this is a high performance small wave board. This is the kind of board that I would go to on those days where the waves have a little bit more quality and there's a little bit more punch in the swell. These boards don't generate speed as easily, but they do hold more. Sometimes when you get a good section with a lot of speed on a fish, it feels really slippery and doesn't have much hold. Well, that's where this board helps you. It gives you the ability to push harder with more speed in those steeper sections. But the price that you pay is that on the fatter, slower sections, it doesn't hold its speed as well and it doesn't generate speed as well. And for me, I find it quite frustrating in comparison. The fish generates speed really easily and is very forgiving. So if you make a little mistake with your weight distribution, it doesn't really punish you. But on this board, if you do make a mistake, you'll pay for it more. But the biggest benefit is that when you do have speed and you do get a good section on those days, you'll be able to push harder than you could on the fish. And this is good for those high level intermediate surfers and above who are looking to advance their surfing and take it to the next level. But for those who might be at a beginner level or just transitioning to the intermediate level, I think this board might be too advanced and it might take the fun out of those days. Now I want to have a look at the other end of the scale. We're looking at a longboard. This is an 8-foot longboard by Sky Surfboards. Now I love surfing this board because it makes it easy. It makes it easy to paddle, easy to catch waves, and when you're up and riding, I don't feel like I need to try as hard or work as hard. Your approach changes. Now it's about relaxing, having fun. Surfing a longboard gets me out in the water on the days where my fish or high performance small wave board wouldn't allow me to surf. As you can see here, this wave is ankle high, it's fat, it has no speed, but I'm still up and riding on this wave and I'm having quite a good time. I think that every surfer, regardless of their skill level, should have something like this in their quiver, just to get out in the water. And as you know, once we've been out in the surf, we always feel better. And for those of us who might be lacking in fitness and mobility, it's easier to paddle, it's easier to get into waves. When we have a look at a fish in the same conditions, you can see that it gives me a lot more maneuverability, and for some surfers that's not what they want. They might want the control that the longboard offers. But for those surfers who are looking to advance their surfing and do some more advanced turns, well, a longboard won't really be the best choice. How good would it be if we could have the paddling power of a longboard, but we could have more maneuverability than the standard longboard that I was surfing before? Well, that's where a mid-length comes into play, and I think it might be a great choice for a lot of surfers. You can see here that my mate is surfing this board really well. He's able to perform tight turns in the pocket, but he's still able to get into waves early and with ease. It's a great option, and I think that we should make room in our quivers for a mid-length. At the end of the day, when you make decisions about surfboard selection, think about how you want to surf, the wave size and the wave type that you'll be surfing, and then do a lot of research to see what kind of boards are out there to help you surf in those conditions and surf the way you want to.
Guys, thanks for watching the video today. I hope that this will help you make a better decision when it comes time to buy a surfboard for those small wave days. Sometimes it can be misleading and you might get a surfboard thinking it's going to be something that it's not. And I hope that this video will help you avoid those kind of situations. Remember to like the channel and comment below to let me know what other videos you'd like to see. Thanks guys, catch you in the water.
The Surfer's Journey now has a range of apparel available, from beanies to t-shirts to hats and coffee cups. For more information on how you can place your order, email thesurfersjourney@gmail.com. Be sure to visit The Surfer's Journey and check out some of our other videos, surfing tutorials from point of view, from the air and from the beach, and detailed, honest board reviews. You can also follow us on Instagram where we post hints and tips.
Recently I designed our Shield logo, which forms part of our Protector Series range of t-shirts, hoodies and hats. All the profits raised from the sales of these items will be donated to the SAS Resources Fund and the Commando Welfare Trust. These organisations support veterans and their families from the Special Forces units here in Australia. These people have sacrificed greatly for the greater good of our community, and this is my way of trying to give back and say thank you. So the purpose of this is to help raise up our community of like-minded individuals who love to surf and also want to strive to serve the community in the best way they can. That's what this shield represents, that community. Email me at thesurfersjourney@gmail.com to place your order. Thanks guys, together we can make a difference.